Hello and welcome back to On a Hunter. Now, just before we start off with the video, wrap up on who am I. We've not had that for 2 days now. So this player has more or less been at Valencia his whole career. Absolute club legend, and it fits in with our recent moves. So put your guesses in the comment section below. One guess per person though. So that's aimed at you, Craig. Anyway, let's get on with the video. Hola y buenos dias to the first episode, or the first proper episode of the new season, and we have made quite a lot of changes to our squad. So first of all, Jordi Escobar has joined Deportivo La Coruña on a 1-year loan. Denis Cheryshev has gone to Başakşehir for 2.6 million. Like I said, he's not really needed around the team anymore. James Rodriguez has joined Juventus for 57 million. To say we've just got him on a free as well, and his wages were quite high. I think that's very good business. Salio Mete has joined PAOK for 12 million. Thierry Correa has joined Leganés on loan for the season, as I think we've already got two very good right backs in our squad, so no need. Jason has joined Real Betis for 10 million. Jasper Cillessen has joined CSKA Moscow for 12 million, I think. 10.25 million. I know I said I wanted to keep him, but he said he wanted to leave. So Juanmi Domenech has joined Everton for a fee of 7.25 million. He's been at the club for a very long time. It's a shame to see him go. Mitchell Bakker has come in from PSG for 250 grand, and we've loaned him straight out to Huesca. He could be very good in the future. And say he's worth 1.5 million now, it's an absolute bargain for him. Gabriel Paulista has joined Zenit St. Petersburg for 14.75 million. Tony Lato has joined Montpellier on loan for the season. I did want to keep Lee Kang in, but he takes up one of the spots in the non-European players, and he wanted to leave because Bayern Munich were after him. We managed to get 21 million for him, and I think we do have a clause in there as well. Hugo Guillamon has joined Villarreal for 700k. George Sainz has joined Frankfurt for 4.8 million. There isn't as many incoming players as there is outgoing players, and we've saved quite a lot of money. So the first one is Vinicius Junior. We've managed to get on loan for the season. Him and Guedes are going to be the main left wingers in this team. And just a bit of stability and some depth. Davinson Sanchez has also come in on loan with an option to buy at 22 million. So if he does really well this season, it could be an absolute bargain. And Nick Oostings has returned. He has cost us a lot of money, to be fair. 27 million he's cost us, but he's incredible. He's an absolute wonder kid, and I do think that he's going to be an absolute world beater at this club. And really excited to see him come in. Sergio Alvarez has also come in, but only on a backup role. We signed him for 125k, just as a backup. He'll play a cup game or two maybe. Kevin Ousmane has also come in, another goalkeeper we've signed for $1 million. He has got quite a bit of potential. And just another backup, possibly for the future. We don't know yet. Jules Koundé, now this is the guy who's cost us a lot more than any other player we've signed. It cost us 40 million. But you can already tell that he's going to be absolutely incredible. He's only 22 years old as well, and he's got a long way to go. Obviously, Mitchell Baker's come in, gone straight back out to Huesca. Rodrigo Tarin is more of a backup centre-half. And Salim Ben Seguir, we've just signed for $1 million, and he's been loaned out to Cartagena. So far, that's our transfers in. I mean, we've spent 75 million, we've recouped 141 million, so I think we've done very good business there. I think we've still got a bit. We have got a very small squad now. We'll look at it, to be honest. So maybe a few players will be needed. But this episode is all about the first 2 games. We're going to do 2 games in this episode because running through it and all that, etc. So Barcelona away and Sevilla at home. Arguably two of the biggest games this season. We're still waiting on the Europa League qualification, so I mean the first few games there, Barca, Sevilla, Girona and Real Madrid. It's not easy, but I'm confident. I think we could do really well this season. Also, I've got rid of all the staff and I brought in new staff members. Also, Victor Valdez as a goalkeeping coach. He's a very good goalkeeping coach. And yeah, nice to see it. Anyway, our first game against Barcelona of the season with our new team. Starting in goal is Nick Hustings, Zeki Celik, Kunde, Diakabi, Gaia, Parejo, Kondogbia, Soler, Torres, Guedes and Rodrigo up top. They've gone through a very strange formation. So for the home side, Ter Stegen, Roberto, Piqué, Lenglet and Cucurella in defence, De Jong, Arthur and Bernardo Silva in midfield, and Messi, Golovin and Griezmann in the attacking positions. Just looking at their bench there, they've got Neto, former Valencia goalkeeper, Milenkovic, Sergio Busquets is now on the bench, Everton, the whole team, David Silva's here as well, along with Dodo and Ansu Fati, the wonder kid. We owe them for what happened last time. I don't know what happened last time, but we owe them. We are underway. I mean, we were underway about 15 minutes ago. I completely switched off for a minute. Can we get the early highlight? Jose Gaya said he'd get double figures in assists. And there is his first one. Ferran Torres gets his first goal of the season. And what a start it is for the visitors. Sergio Roberto fails to clear away. Jose Gaya knocks the ball past him, pings it to the far cut post, and Ferran Torres apparently headed that, so we'll take that. We have played Barcelona in this series already and beat them twice. This be a third time. Half time 1-0 to the visitors, and we are holding a lot more of the ball than them as well, and they are the home side. Attendance of 98,000. That is mad. Ter Stegen has the ball, rolls it out to Piqué, and Barcelona are underway. Golovin's through on goal, and great save by Hustings. Guedes, can he beat them on the break? Plays it back to Gaia, back to Guedes. Torres! Oh, straight at Ter Stegen. And the highlights starting again. Messi's dropped very, very deep. Bernardo pings over to Griezmann, who's through on goal, and Hustings saves again. Crossed over, and Conde heads away. And De Jong with a very speculative effort. I think we're going to have to buy some midfielders. Gaia. Captain Parejo. Diakabi switches to Ferran Torres. Rodrigo! And Rodrigo gets his first goal of the season. Assisted by the first goal scorer, Ferran Torres. And Barcelona are coming away with a defeat on the opening day. Lovely pass through, and Rodrigo puts Ter Stegen on the floor, and it's 2-0. But there is a highlight straight after kick-off. Sergio Roberto gets behind Gaia and Bernardo has managed to pull a goal back. And there we have the first game of our reign as a Valencia manager, and it's a 3 points away at the new camp. I'd say we were massive underdogs there, and we've come out and been the better team. So what a start to our season. Also, Ronald Koeman's the new Barcelona manager, which is I kind of did expect it at some point. I've also been told that I've got to start doing press conferences as well by the owners. So I'm going to go and try identify 2 or 3 midfielders, as we are a bit light there. So I'll be back in a moment. So we are at the Sevilla game, but before we kick off with that, we have signed a player. Richard Bozor I mean, he's alright. He's more of a backup. He probably will get games, to be fair to him, so we got him for 10.25 million from Brighton. Very underwhelming, but we do have another player potentially coming in, Maxime Lopez from Marseille. He does look a very good player, but he will play in that central midfield along with, hopefully, Tune Coop Miners. He's going to play as backup to Danny Parejo for now. So we got our midfield side. So let's crack on with the game against Sevilla. Koundé playing against his former club as well. See, when you get 2-3 years into the future of these saves, they're quite fun to see who's got who. So like on here now, Kingsley Coman's just signed for Barcelona. So thank God we didn't play him now. Looking at Sevilla's squad, they've still got Vaklic, still got Guillermo Arana, Gianniom, Diego Carlos. To be fair, it's more or less the exact same team, apart from they've got Matias Palacios, who does look like a very, very, very good player for a 19-year-old. Who else have they got on the bench? Anyone there? We were after Sergio Gomez at some point as a backup centre half. I remember when he used to have his days at Celta Vigo. Alright, let's carry on straight from where we finished the last game. Let's give our fans something to shout about and hopefully end the episode with 6 points. The only change in our squad today is Maxi Gomez is coming through Rodrigo, who's picked up an injury in training. Vaklic clears it out, Kondogbia wins the ball back, Gonzalo Guedes has a go and Vaklic hits it over, corner. Parejo whips it over and again Guedes heads it straight at Vlakic, who heads over, and Ocampos clears. Kondogbia, is this going to end up in a good chance? Ocampos running down that left wing, and put out a play. We're dominating possession again and having way more shots. Just need to make the most of them. Parejo, Soler, over to Gaia. Can he get another assist? Is that an assist? Is that an assist? Guillermo Arana scores an own goal, and nah, you can't give him that. Guedes, Soler over to Gaia. I mean, he's not really pulling it back for anyone. I mean, Torres is at the back, but obviously you can see the defenders there. But you need a bit of luck. Guedes, can we get him on the counter here just before half time, 15 minutes? And Guedes again. He's got a real battle with Vaklic today, and let's just hope that he does eventually score. Gonzalo Guedes is on a 6.1. Right, he's up for it now. Hat-trick inbound for him. If not, we're going to have to get Vinicius Junior on. This is some lovely football. And Gaia has a shot this time. Vaklic has been their best player so far. Guedes. And do you know what? A lot of the time I swap the names of players. Like, so Guedes or Guedes. It's like I said Lost Chess and then Lost Che. I don't know why I do it. I'm going to call him Guedes. Guedes is through and straight at the goalkeeper. And we're going to take him off because he just can't seem to find the net. Well, no, he can find the net. He just can't. It's in the general direction of the goalkeeper. We need to start scoring goals because if we get punished. Vinicius Junior over to Parejo. What can he do? Diakabe, Gaia, Gomez, straight at the goalkeeper. They're all at the goalkeeper. Koundé against his former club. Back to Oostings, the keeper. And Valencia start again. I feel a goal coming here. Vinicius Junior. And look at that. That's all you needed to do, Guedes. Takes on two players and just slots it into the far corner. Lovely ping there. Lovely touch on the inside of the defender and just places it into the far corner. Parejo whips over and Jose Gaia scores a header. I think that was a header. Yeah. Jose Gaius scores, and that's 3-0. Could this episode have gone any better? We've absolutely battered them. Is he offside? He looked offside. He's not offside. Okay, that kind of dampens it a little bit. Oh, I thought he'd touch a player in the middle before it got to him. And there we have it, 3-1. Very nice win. I mean, we need to start finishing more of our chances instead of hitting them at the goalkeeper. If you said to me at the start of the episode that you'll come away undefeated and you'll win both games, I'd have snatched your hand off at that, and that's exactly what we've got. So again, a little reminder of who am I. Played for Valencia, obviously. Make sure you get the names down in the comments, and I will announce the winner on Monday. Well, that is the end of the first episode of our Valencia journey. I hope you enjoyed it. My next video will be out on Monday, but I will be streaming over the weekend. If you care to come over, I will leave the link down in the description. So I hope to see you over there. Let yourself known, and yeah, enjoy your weekend and have a good one.